So after finalizing, we'll upload now our EIPCRF. Sino po yung mag-upload, ma'am? Ayan. So sa system po natin, ang may access po ay ang ating mga schools DepEd email. Okay, mga school DepEd email account. Wala pong access ang mga teachers. Hindi po registered sa system yung mga DepEd email account ng teachers. At even ng mga school heads, yung mga DepEd email accounts nila, ang registered po doon ay yung official school email account. And by default, ang school email accounts po na registered doon ay yung mga gumagamit po ng school ID. So let's say po ang school ID po namin ay 123456. And then followed po yon ng at deped.gov.ph. So yun po yung gagamitin. By default, automatic po na registered po yung mga ganong email account sa system. If hindi po makaka-register, kasi po hindi po 123456 at deped.gov.ph ang aming email ng school. Meron pa pong ibang nakalagay doon ng mga letra or mga numero. Ayan. So, kailangan po natin yun i-register. So, but before po tayo papasok doon, pupunta doon sa mga iba ang school email accounts nila, papakita ko lang din po pala itong reminder na may ibang mga schools kasi hindi daw po sila maka-access sa system, yung eipcrf.deped.gov.ph na system po natin. Ang na-find out po namin na problem is hindi po signed in sa Google Chrome or sa browser nila yung kanilang email account, yung school email account. So make sure po muna natin na naka-sign in po tayo sa ating school email account in our browser. Okay, so gaya po nang nandito sa ating slide, yan po yung pwede natin ma-check sa upper right. Kung ginagamit po natin ay Google Chrome, no? Yan, sa upper right, make sure na yung registered or signed in account is our school email account. Okay. So by default, again, school email accounts are registered. But in some cases, may mga schools na may extensions pa po, no, in their official school email account. For example, MNHS.001. So yung extension doon is yung 001. Or MNHS.CLM, yung mga ganon, at deped.gov.ph. Hindi ginamit po yung school ID. So ano po yung pwedeng gawin? Coordinate with your division ITO, okay, for the registration of your email accounts in the system. So para po sa ating mga division ITO, meron po kayong access, yung division office na account, meron pong access sa ating EIPCRF system. And yung accessibility, yung function po na pwede po natin gawin is to add user, to delete user, to edit po yung kanilang mga details po doon sa system. So, if may pumunta po sa ating mga schools asking to register their accounts, we can verify first that ito talaga ang school email account nila, and then register their accounts in the system. So there's an option there na may user management module part no in the system. We can click that and then add their school email accounts. For schools that need resetting of their school email account passwords kasi hindi na po nila matandaan yung password nila, coordinate din po ulit tayo sa ating division ITO to reset po our email account. And bibigyan po tayo ng instructions on how to recover our accounts or gumawa po ng bagong password for our account. So, take note lang po natin kung ano po yung password na ating nilagay doon. Isulat po natin sa ating notebooks, ilagay po natin sa ating phones para hindi po natin makalimutan. Okay, timeline of submission. Kailan po kami pwede mag-submit na? Yan. So starting end of fourth quarter of this school year, we can already access the system and submit po our accomplished EIPCRF tools. Okay? So hanggang kailan po? As of now, we'll give you po until first month of opening of classes in school year 2025-2026. So ganun po kahaba yung time no for uploading. Okay, so we recognize po na may mga technical issues po na na-encounter during the submission period, lalo na po kapag bulk na no yung mga sasubmit. Okay? I mean, ang dami ng mga nagsasubmit at the same time. So nagkakaroon ng problem minsan, nagka-crash po yung system, but rest assured po na we're monitoring all of these, and if needed, we'll extend po the deadline of submission. But for now, we'll have until first month of the opening of classes of school year 2025-2026 for the submission of the accomplished EIP-CRF. Now, if lahat na po ng mga alternative, lahat na ng mga solutions ginawa natin, but still we're unable to upload our teachers' EIP-CRFs within the specified timeline, we can email these Excel files no, in a compressed folder. So for example, sa school, meron po kaming 40 teachers, 40 EIP-CRF tool, okay, accomplished. Ilagay po natin sa isang folder, i-compress po natin siya, and email po to helpdesk@rpms@deped.gov.ph. But of course, we need to submit our printed copies of the EIP-CRFs to our respective SDOs. So para po ma-consolidate, makasama pa rin po ang inyong division in the consolidation of performance rating. Now, here's our access per governance level. The offices po no with access. In the central office, the offices with user access are the following. The Office of the Undersecretary for HROD, okay, yung email address po nila, and yung email accounts din po of our USEC. I registered po doon sa ating system. So we also have of course, the BHROD office, no, with access, the NAEAP, the National Educators Academy of the Philippines. For the region, we have the Office of the Regional Director and the Human Resource Development Division. For division offices, we have the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, School Governance and Operations Division. And for schools, lahat po ng public, secondary, and elementary schools may access po tayo sa system. By default po, no, yung school ID at deped.gov.ph. Now, if you have different po school email accounts, but it's the official email account of the school, register, as per your division ITO to register your account in the system.